it for the last part to let Julius feel that he was an integral part right down to the bitter end.
Coulter, Brains, McNamara in for the first time. Julius Erving, basket counts and a foul. Well, I look beyond Julius Erving as a basketball player. I look at him as an athlete and a man.
It might be the last one you ever see. Dr. J, strong drive to his left with that ability to hold it up in the air and just outleap people, and then the finger roll.
All of the lasting words fit this man. Ambassador, statesman, he transcended sports, a genuine athletic hero. We're seeing the final minute of a unique person, Lucas. 110, and the Milwaukee Bucks will move on, and Del Harris was the coach today. In all fairness, Julius Erving with a 3.
Don Nelson, maybe a little page out of Red Auerbach's book. Get my guys going, get a little something extra from the officials. I doubt that it really was in his mind to do that, but it's worked out that way.
The doctor. Brewer, the rebound. Hodges to McKeskey, and a foul. And Julius Erving is going to go out, I believe. Yes, he is. Paul McKeskey made 2 free throws. He was never at war with his teammates, the fans, or the media. Never a bad word about him. Brains the rebound with 15 seconds to go. McNamara with the layup. Where does he rank? In what kind of company? I don't know. Maybe Jesse Owens, Jackie Robinson, Joe DiMaggio, people like that. It's it for Julius Erving, and the Milwaukee Bucks go on. Big win for Milwaukee. Del Harris taking over for Don Nelson, and the Bucks will advance to the conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics, beating the Sixers 102-89. I wonder what's going through that man's mind now. James Brown is out there somewhere to perhaps find out.
Ladies and gentlemen, tickets for the Milwaukee Bucks next 2 home playoff games will go on sale to the general public tomorrow, May 4th at 9 a.m.
All of the Bucks, that was Sidney Moncrief, have gone up to Julius Erving. Tommy, this is a moment none of us will ever forget.
You have said it, and said it well, Dick. This man left his mark in many ways than on the court. He helped the game when the game really needed some help. And he's provided an inspiration for future players as to how to conduct themselves.
Milwaukee beats Philadelphia 102-89. Bittersweet. But for Milwaukee, they're into the conference semifinals against the Boston Celtics with a tremendous effort. But coming up, Detroit and Atlanta. And for a report, let's...
At some point, has the finality of it hit you all yet? And what's your reaction?
Well, the finality of it has really hit me. And my reaction is that I think we should look at the big picture when we think about my career, think about the season that we've had, rather than just this individual game. With 5 minutes to go in the game, it seemed as though Milwaukee was going to win. And at that moment, it became necessary just to think about playing as hard as you can and as well as you can to finish out the string. Be a real professional.
A 23-city farewell. Everyone talks about you generally being the guy who provided the shot in the arm for this league and actually saved this league. Have you actually had a chance to think and grasp a hold of that concept, what you meant to the league, the NBA?
Well, my business manager, Erving, has reminded me of that on a few different occasions, but that's not something I really focus on. I think, you know, my emphasis is on my individual career, my team, and what our goals are. In terms of the status of the league, that's generally been left in the hands of the Board of Governors and the Commissioner, and they've done a very, very fine job.
You look very comfortable holding that CBS mic. The question I have to ask you, what does the future hold for Julius Erving?
Well, I think there'll be a variety of things in my life in the future. Certainly the doors are open and the way has been paved for me to move into a variety of areas. As a Coca-Cola bottler, you know I'm going to get involved in that. As a television station owner, I'm going to get involved in that. And a lot of things that I've done part-time over the last 6 or 7 years, I think now they'll move to the forefront of my work schedule. But even as a priority before them, I think the time and energy that I haven't been able to give to my family and friends, I think I owe them that. And for a short time anyway, I think that should be the #1 priority.
Pat O'Brien has got a question for you. Pat?
Doc, this is Pat O'Brien in Atlanta. You've had such a brilliant basketball career. How are you going to top this act?
Well, you know, when I came into basketball, I really wasn't trying to outshine anyone, and I wasn't necessarily looking for stardom. I was just looking for, I had high standards, and I just wanted to fulfill my destiny, fulfill my potential, and use the tools that I've been blessed with to be the best that I could be. So I'll apply the same approach to whatever I do next.
Doc, on behalf of all of us, and I guess all the fans, thank you for all you've done for basketball. You've taught us a lot about basketball, about life, and about just class act as well. And I thank you, and hey, we're going to miss you. Don't be a stranger, okay?
Well, you're very welcome. And let me say that I've learned a lot in these 16 years. I've learned a lot from the people who have supported me throughout these 16 years. And even in arenas where the fans booed, it was a challenge, and I learned a lot from them just about character of people. And I've been blessed in such a special way that I think it's necessary for me to say thanks, because this year has been unbelievable.
All right, Doc, thank you very much. Talk about unbelievable. So it's goodbye to Dr. J. Hello, Julius Erving. Brett and Billy are coming back.